he's quite happy for his protection detail to be heavily armed to keep him safe, but he wants to come into the homes of ordinary South Africans and take their guns.
Please go check out rebelstoreZA.com. Their winter range is now available. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Real Moments. Real Moments are clips from videos or interviews that I think you might find interesting. I know some of you may not have the time to watch the full hour-long video or interview, so I thought these Real Moments can also double up as a bit of a teaser, if you will. And who knows, maybe if you enjoy this clip, you might want to watch the full video. Links to the full video or interview are always in the description below. Also, if you want to donate to the show, there's a link in the description for you to do just that. You can now contribute to the show for as little as 40 Rand a month via debit order. Also, there are now some exclusive perks if you're a member. T's and C's apply. This is only available through Quicket. Or you can visit my website for various options on how to contribute to the show. Donations are not a must, but they're greatly appreciated and go a long way to supporting the channel. And of course, subscribing is always free. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, here is your real moment. The firearm. I'm sure you've seen it everywhere now. This new bill that wants to, I think it's a bill that wants to be passed about basically you cannot claim self-defense when you apply to get a firearm. So you're obviously aware of this one.
Yes. Yeah,
yes,
no, I've released.
Do you have any? Do you have anything to comment on?
Yeah.
That?
Okay. I mean, look, Joe, it's almost exhausting to have to deal with something like this because it's so irrational in the context in which we have to survive in South Africa. And I say survive quite seriously because, I mean, I'm very fortunate. I can afford private security and various things, but most South Africans can't. They depend on SAPS. SAPS is broken. Many of those people would choose to have a firearm for self-defense. Why should they not have that right to choose to have a firearm? I choose not to have one for self-defense. That's my personal choice. But I know many people who do choose, and I think they should have that choice. I have released some very strongly worded statements since Sunday about this issue. I've done a lot of interviews on it. I'm more determined than ever to pick a fight with the minister over this issue. He's made his views very clear over a number of years. He wants to rid society of guns. He just doesn't want to rid his protection detail of their guns. So he's quite happy for his protection detail to be heavily armed to keep him safe, but he wants to come into the homes of ordinary South Africans and take their guns. And he's going to be facing a fight on all fronts. I think civil society, certainly myself and a couple of colleagues on the portfolio committee will be fighting that battle. We're launching a petition tomorrow as the DA, calling on people to submit their names to the petition so that I can deliver it to the Speaker of Parliament, and we can have we can really thrash this out properly in Parliament and demonstrate how many people are actually opposed to this. And it cuts across all demographics. And there's a strange misconception that gun ownership is a white issue. It's absolutely not. Many of my black and colored colleagues have firearms. Some of my white colleagues have firearms, and they have them for personal protection and self-defense. And let's be honest, Joe, self-defense in the current context of violent crime and where SAPS is literally the last line of defense that we have in South Africa in many instances. And so we're going to be putting up a big fight, Joe. I'm really concerned about this. There are a lot of other issues in the bill. I don't want to get lost on just self-defense, but I mean, certainly that is the most alarming component that has triggered a huge emotional outcry. And so we're looking carefully at the whole bill, and we'll be putting out a comprehensive plan to tackle that bill.
Okay. I'm glad to hear it. And you have my name on that petition. So as soon as you have it, send it to me. I will then release a video on it and get more and basically raise more awareness about it. And people need to it's you deal with one thing, right? Like you're dealing with the DNA backlog, and now this comes up, and there's other issues as well. I'm sure you're an extremely busy man.
Yeah, busy is an understatement, and I was thinking about it today. It's taken me 2 years to get the DNA issue to where it is now. and the firearm thing comes along, and then of course you're dealing with all sorts of other issues. You've got constituents whose cat stuck in a tree, or whatever the issue is. There's a pothole, somebody wants a pothole fixed, why aren't you fixing my pothole? And so yeah, it's an incredibly frustrating job, but as I said, it's really rewarding, and I really wouldn't be doing anything else. Our country needs more and more, I think, good people out there who are prepared to get involved in this fight. And I know it's messy. Politics in South Africa is really messy, but if I could use this as like a shout out to as many people, please, join us in the fight and come and be part of politics in South Africa. And there is hope. I wouldn't do this if I didn't believe that there's light at the end of the tunnel, Joe. We just have to persevere. We cannot give up, and I'm not prepared to give up yet.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was your real moment. This is your second reminder to please subscribe to my channel. Please like and comment below. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this content, please share it with friends and family. Also, check out the Joe Emilio Show Telegram channel. It's a channel, not a group, so you won't be bombarded by weird memes and information. It's really just a notification channel for you to be notified of all my upcoming uploads and live streams. Link is in the description. You can also watch more of my content here or here, somewhere in this general area. Just check it out. You might like it. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you at the next one. Cheers.